Where do you want to go? Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Epcot. This is Friday the 13th. So, yeah, we thought we'd go to Epcot for a little while. That, and Anthony is back from college and wanted to try to maybe check out a few things here in the holiday, the Festival of the Holidays as well. So, hope everyone's having a great Friday evening. As was a few days ago, parking lot was very, very full, and the park is super busy.
Good evening, Ben. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Vanta crew. Good evening. Hope you're having a great day. Well, those are some new lights I haven't noticed before in the trees there. The ones that are kind of flashing around. Christmas lights. It's something a bit new. Alright, I have no idea what we're going to do this evening. Got here as quick as we could, but traffic was super busy tonight as well. I guess Friday night everyone's going somewhere. And traffic was pretty rough getting here to the park, but we do have about a couple of hours worth of time here before park closed tonight. And we for once in a blue moon, we remembered the popcorn bucket.
So whatever we do tonight will include a bucket of popcorn.
It will include a bucket of popcorn, that's for sure. Alright, so
sounds like they're playing some maybe copyright music over there. So.
Definitely. Some stuff that not so good. Now, a lot of Disney stuff, you're okay to have it on the channel. You can't monetize. Still can't monetize or nothing. But Disney's lets people use their stuff on YouTube because obviously it's good advertisement for them.
Yeah.
But that sounds like stuff that's not Disney playing back there by the DJ. So we'll head around this way. Of course, in here is where they have and they also have the Spaceship Earth gingerbread triangle cookie tie. Maybe we should get one of those. Oh, and I think maybe they also have... Is this where they have the gingerbread shake?
I can't remember.
I think.
I'll be honest, I can't quite read the menu.
Yep, gingerbread
milkshake.
Mm-hmm. And a hot cocoa by Jeffrey's Coffee. So, yeah. Oh, and I haven't seen the gingerbread Spaceship Earth yet. We'll have to walk over there in a minute and get a closer look at that. So this is the first time we've been in the Communicore Hall for the Festival of the Holidays.
Really the first time we've been in here since it opened.
Well, we did for you, yeah. When we did come through here during the food and wine, we came through here because they did have a merch shop set up on this far end down here for that and stuff. And I think this little place here was like the mac and cheese booth.
Oh, that's always one of my favorites.
You like that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was the mac and cheese booth during the food and wine.
Yeah, the gingerbread house popcorn bucket does look really cool. I would love to have one.
I know, and that's, it's kind of, because I would have stood in line for that one when we didn't for the Mickey in his elf costume, but they didn't have the gingerbread one for the Christmas party when we were there. I wish they would have, because we would have stood in line for the gingerbread house Mickey bucket.
Guess we need to go back.
Well, they're sold out.
Oh.
So if you don't have tickets now, yes, that's the thing. So if you don't have tickets now, you don't have a shot.
gingerbread.
No gingerbread. No gingerbread house. Okay, get whatever you want. Cards. It would have to be in the car. Well, no, I had it earlier. It would have to be in the car because I saw it when we were in the car. But, no, but he's got my list. Yeah, Vanta, I think those were only during the Christmas party is what I thought I had seen. Now, I may be wrong. I'm not 100% sure if they do sell the Mickey or the gingerbread house popcorn bucket. If they do sell it just during regular park hours, we will definitely probably try to get one of those. We will be going to Magic Kingdom pretty soon here in the, over the next few days. And we'll look and see, but I thought when I saw those released online, I thought someone said it was only during the Christmas party. But we will double check when we're there and make sure. And then I did want to walk up here and check out the Spaceship Earth gingerbread little display that they have up here. And it looks like there's a timer on each end. I think maybe this one actually does some kind of a show. It's counting down 5:27, so maybe this one does a little light show of some sort as well. I'm not sure, but definitely a neat gingerbread structure that they have here. Pretty cool, and they do have some of the holiday festival merchandise in here as well. Okay, so we did get is that just the gingerbread shake?
Gingerbread shake. This is no alcohol.
No alcohol. And the Spaceship Earth gingerbread tile triangle. Yeah, something like that. You gonna hold something while you try that? Or? Is cookie good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it soft, hard, crunchy?
The cookie is soft. The icing is hard.
So it's more like a royal icing that's set up then?
Yes.
Okay. It looks good though. Does it have chocolate on the bottom, it looks like maybe? Mm-hmm. Is that right? Oh yeah. So the bottom has a chocolate layer on it. You gonna try? You may want some of the royal icing too with it. Is the shake good?
The milkshake is quite good.
Milkshake good?
Very gingerbread tasting.
The milkshake?
Mm-hmm. Probably more so than the cookie.
The cookie does have a ginger flavor. I've had better gingerbread, to be honest. But
I bet that.
you think the cookie on the shake is better? Is that a good cookie? Mm-hmm. Is it better than the tile? Mm-hmm. The tile is okay, but it's not the greatest, I don't think. You want more of that? But the shake is okay. I did taste the shake. The shake is pretty good. Oh, and there's the Figment sweaters. So if you want to have the same Christmas sweater that Figment wears in the Imagination ride,
Which I'm kind of surprised it took him this long to do that.
I know. I would have.
He's worn the Christmas sweater in the ride for a while.
I know. You would have thought that they would have sold these long before now, but it's a really cool sweater, though. All right. Well, let's head on out of Communicore Hall.
Just with the music.
We can go this way next week. We'll kind of veer off, and it's in the background, so we'll be okay with the music back there. We'll head this way, see what we can get into. I'm not really sure where we're going tonight.
I know food is moderately high on the priority list.
Food is up there. We have not had dinner this evening, so we'll be trying to find something. I wonder what they do with the Spaceship of Gingerbread. That's a good question. Sabine was asking, wondering what they do with the Spaceship Earth gingerbread display at the end of the season. That's an excellent question. I wonder what they do with that.
Well,
and then the gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian, all of those displays. You kind of wonder what they do with all that.
I would be very inclined to say that it's likely that they call it gingerbread, but it's not real.
You mean, like back there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's not the edible kind of gingerbread.
I don't know. It could be because supposedly the tiles they bake for the one for at the Grand Floridian, it's supposed to be the same. Supposedly that they make their sell tiles of. So I mean, I don't know. It's good question though. What they do with all of that. I mean, I think I do remember, like we asked once at one of the buffet restaurants, like what do they do with all the leftover food? And it's like they compost it or something, I think they said. So maybe they do something like that with the bread from the gingerbread from the displays. But I'm not really sure.
She's never yelled like that in her life.
And that booth has the roasted nuts this year.
And a really good punch.
Oh, yeah. We were
punch.
wanting to get the punch. Did you want to do that now?
We can.
Get the Christmas punch? Because I know we did want to get that. You want to grab us one? Well, I thought Anthony said it was. Is it not there?
Is it eggnog?
Oh, that one's eggnog? Okay, well, we need to find where the punch is this year. Because I know we wanted to try that this year. Again. Well,
maybe not. We'll keep going.
We will keep going. And here's the Scentsy displays for Christmas time here at Epcot.
I was one booth early.
Oh, you're one.
This
Oh,
one.
it's this one. Okay,
I'm
so
almost certain.
you think so? Let's see.
I'd give it an 87%.
87.
Yeah.
Ponche and yep. Okay, that sounds like it. All right, well, I'm going to let them go through the line to get that punch. I think we've had it before, at least something very similar. It says it's a Christmas punch with apples, pears, guava, oranges, dried hibiscus, brown sugar, tamarind, cinnamon sticks, and cloves, served warm. So, it does sound very good. And I'm pretty sure that's the same one that we've had in years past that was really good, so we wanted to try to grab another one of those tonight as well. It does look that line is moving fairly good. They've already moved up a couple of rows. thanks everyone for joining us tonight here at Epcot. Hope everybody's having a great Friday evening. The parks are super busy right now. We had actually looked about checking on reservations for any of the parks to go to tomorrow, and when I looked earlier this afternoon, tomorrow's booked up everywhere. So I'm thinking we could probably go after 2 and maybe get in anyway, because you can go into the parks after 2 p.m. without a reservation, except Magic Kingdom on the weekend. So maybe we'll try to get in somewhere tomorrow. Not sure, but if not, I think we're going to be back out in the parks again Sunday. I'm sure we'll spend a few days while Anthony's here at Epcot, some at Magic Kingdom, maybe go to Hollywood Studios a day. A few things we want to do and check out while he's here on his Christmas break from college. Hey Josh, thanks for joining us. And hey Love Bugs, glad you're here as well. Hope everyone's having a great evening tonight. And yeah, Josh, you're right, the OG Karate Kid is narrating the Candlelight tonight, and I think he is new this year, if I remember correctly. He has not done this before. So I was noticing on the schedule, it looks like the next several narrators are some of, probably, in my opinion, some of the biggest hitters. Like, well, the past 2 nights was Brendan Fraser. Would have loved to have seen that one. And I heard from stuff online, he did an outstanding job. But then we've got Ralph Macchio the next 2 nights, and then coming up after that, I think we've got like Neil Patrick Harris, who's always popular here, and then Pat Sajak, another one I'd love to be able to come and see. I can't remember who else. I looked at the schedule.
Mine is like not on that right now.
And I think it finishes out with Jodie Benson at the end, the last 2 nights, but definitely some of the big hitters coming up here really soon to do the narration here at the Candlelight Procession. I will say the weather is nicer tonight here at Epcot. Much better than the super cold that we've had off and on. I think it is supposed to turn cool again in a bit, but the wind's not bad tonight, so I'm going to take it as a win. Yeah, I miss Christmas break too, Ben. I do have a few days I've scheduled off here around Christmas time, but nothing like a Christmas break. That's for sure. Well, looks like they are almost up to the registers already, so hopefully it won't be much longer. Then we'll head around World Showcase. Maybe check out some more of the food booths as well. Get some stuff to eat tonight. Trying to remember what this next booth is. I think I'll go down here and take a glance and see what this next booth is and what they have while they're in line there for the punch. Oh, this is the Hawaii booth, the Mele Kaliki Maka. And I think this is where they have the pork, yeah, the Kahlua pork, and they have a salmon, how do you want to pronounce that one? And they have a coffee mocha cookie. So I know we tried the pork and we tried the cookie. The cookie, not a big fan. The pork was really good. We'll head back up this way now. Maybe they're getting closer to getting our punch, hopefully. Hey, thanks, Ben. Appreciate the nice words there on the video about the Germany Pavilion. That's one thing that Anthony's definitely going to try to do while he's here, is go ahead and work on a couple more of those pavilion videos that he's been doing. He's really enjoyed doing those, and I'm hoping that he'll be able to get footage for a few more of those while he's here, and then we can get those edited out as well. But thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Really hope you guys are having a great Friday evening. Seem like the line for them has slowed down a bit now, but I think they're next in line to get up to the registers to order, and then hopefully they can grab our punch real quick and we can head on around World Showcase. But thanks again everyone for joining us. Hope you guys are having a good evening tonight. Like I said a minute ago, we'll be heading out from this booth in just a minute to check out some more of the booths and things going on around World Showcase. Just waiting on my wife and Anthony to get through the line there, grabbing us a punch here from Noche Buena Cocina, I think is the name of this booth here at the Festival of the Holidays. I think they've already got their order placed now, so it shouldn't be but just a minute or two. And they'll be back over here and we can head out. You can see most of the Christmas tree there. There is a bit of a regular tree blocking part of the top of it. Big Christmas tree here at Epcot. And then over there is the Odyssey Pavilion. During the daytime hours you can meet Santa Claus over there. Oh, and I believe there comes the monorail. Looks like monorail blue, I believe. They may call that teal, I'm not sure. Alright, so I think they have acquired the punch. So we will head on out. Punch acquired? Yeah. Do you not like it, or?
She wanted her own.
Oh, Mom wanted her own?
We got two.
So we got two. Well, they're for Disney it's not bad. It's like $4 for the punch. So in Disney prices, it's not a bad deal for sure. Oh, it is very good though. It's served warm. It's a really good punch.
we've gotten these such cold Florida nights.
Hey, we've had some cold Florida nights. Don't talk about how cold it's been in Tennessee. I don't want to hear it.
Colder in Tennessee.
I know it has been.
It snowed on the day I was leaving.
See, and you're here now, and it's not snowing. So, of course, the day you did come down, we had another cold spell shoot through. So, I think it followed you down here.
Blame you wins, hands down.
That is good punch. So is there anything else you remember you wanted to try while we're here tonight?
Something from Italy.
Something from Italy, okay.
Narrows it down a good bit, but
That does narrow it down a tad. So I guess we're heading right through Canada this time. Normally we usually go the other way through Mexico. That's our normal way of.
your normal way. I typically go this way.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, normally when we're here, Mom and I we'll go through Mexico and around that way. There's the Yukon. Oh, this is where they have the beef bourguignon. If it wasn't a long line, I would try that. Yeah, the peppermint pinwheel cookie. I think we've tried that in the past, though, and it was just kind of okay. I am interested in trying the Snickers doodle cookie that they have.
And I really want to try the peanut butter.
Yeah, the peanut butter one.
Cookie.
That's in Sunshine Seasons, and I don't know if that part is still open this late, because I know the normal food part closes early.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that part is
It may not be
this
open,
late.
but we'll be back.
We'll be back during the day at another point. Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't know if he's told you, Ben, but I plan on recording more of the country
Yeah, I was
pavilion videos.
I told him.
so-
I mean, I was telling everyone a minute ago that that's one thing we were going to try to do while you're here. So I know you've enjoyed doing those so far. Yeah, you're right. Two types of people for sure. I mean, we go both ways depending on what we're doing, but I think more than not, I probably go through Mexico first. Just kind of a habit, maybe, more than anything. Back there in Canada, they're doing some Christmas music. That's pretty awesome.
giant Vegemite on toast. It's like almost threw up.
So I have a feeling that Ben might start this way and go to Rose and Crown first. What do you think?
I
Maybe.
wouldn't bet against
Wouldn't
it.
bet against it?
I don't know, but I don't think there's too much in the way of beer
In Mexico?
in Mexico, or at least
Yeah.
nothing on draft.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. And I'll admit, I mean, I'm not really into tequila. I think it has an aftertaste to it myself.
Well, the one thing about tequila does have an aftertaste, but more than that, they put mezcal in the margaritas in the Mexico Pavilion, and that's what I don't like.
that what
Because
you
that's
don't
what
like?
makes it like really smoky and
Smoky
kind of
tasting?
kind of
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah.
I have heard that there's an avocado drink in the Mexico place where the tequila
Yeah, I think it's a
is,
margarita that has avocado in it. Yeah.
and it's supposed to be really good. I've heard, but
Oh,
we've
yeah.
never tried.
I know there's a bunch more. What else is there?
Barbecue.
Well, it is very busy here. The walkways are just packed.
We were right.
Were we right?
He does stop
does.
at the Rose and Crown.
I would have thought so. And I don't blame him if
I
you-
would stop for a Welsh dragon.
I would stop for a Welsh dragon as well, most definitely. And it is a really cool. Even the little pub there is really cool inside, but it's always so busy. It's very hard to get in there. I guess unless you go there
It'd be
when,
really cool to see it
when
when
park
it's
opens.
empty a little bit.
well, maybe when park opens, people haven't started making their way there yet.
Can't think of a better way to start my day.
You're at Disney. Why not?
Might as well.
You're at Disney. Why not? If it's for sale, is it too early?
No.
That's my opinion. If it's for sale, then it can't be too early. Because if it was too early, then they wouldn't be selling it.
He said Rose. Sorry, I'll go when I'm ready. Rope drop, Rose and Crown.
Rope drop, Rose. That's really, honestly, that's your best shot at getting in there and being able to stand there and enjoy yourself for a minute or two without being packed. Rope drop would be the way to do it.
One time we were here on my birthday, and I stopped in there.
Yeah, you
and
did. It wasn't too bad.
I was able to actually sit down and I found a table and was able to sit down and enjoy my drink.
Well, that's good. Looks like the Chef de France is packed tonight, I would imagine. Well, I mean, there is maybe a little table there on the side empty, but pretty full. I think I have finished off this punch. Can you fill that for me? So the punch was really good. I'll have to admit, for $4, can't go wrong with that. And I can't remember, there was something here that someone had talked about, I thought, but I don't remember. I was thinking that our other son Drew maybe was saying there was something here.
Potato latkes.
Oh, the potato latkes. Yeah, he likes those.
And then there's a pastry that says it has raspberry jam. And
Oh, I think that's what he was talking about, the raspberry jam, the pastry, the arugula. Because they took the raspberry jam out of the Linzer cookie and it supposedly has like Nutella in it. So I'm just not sure about that.
It sounds fine.
It would be okay, but I do love Linzer cookies with the raspberry jam in the middle.
Well, fear not, because they sell those at the Contemporary.
They do, and the ones at the Contemporary are really good. We tried one this year. They are very good.
Long line for something.
Yeah, you know what? I would about bet that is the candlelight dinner package. I'll bet you that's the candlelight dinner package. Backed up past Morocco. I'll bet that's the dinner package. And if that's the case, that means that there's going to be little to no standby people able to get in at all. I mean, if it's that full with the dinner package.
And we were having this conversation on the way here, and I think maybe it's because I'm young and I wasn't alive for when the Karate Kid came out.
Correct.
And it wasn't really a big part of
your growing up.
Growing up.
Yep.
But when we were discussing the narrators for this, and you said that this one was going to be one of the most packed nights, I was kind of surprised.
Well, but people from my generation, that Karate Kid, that's our things. I was a teenager when the movies came out, so that's kind of our thing,
Even a long line for the Tangerine Cafe. Is that what they still call it?
Yeah, they still call it. Does it have a line as well?
It has a very long line.
Wow. But yeah, this is undoubtedly the line for the candlelight processional dining package line, because it's on this side of the theater. Wow, I've never seen it backed up this far. That is crazy.
How differently does this one work from when... Oh, sorry to disappoint, Ben. I saw that.
Kids today.
Sorry, buddy.
I know, right, Ben? They don't know good shows. Of course, now Anthony does agree that we had some good music in the 80s.
There was some good music in the 80s.
Yes, we did.
And I mean, even good
There was
TV
good TV
and good
there.
movies.
Yes, there was.
Like, I enjoy... it's a little... I don't know if it was the 80s, but Fall Guy.
70s or 80s was
70s.
Fall Guy. I can't remember.
I like that.
I remember that when I was growing up, though, but I don't remember if it was
I like
when it was.
some of the older media.
There's some
One of
good
my
stuff.
favorite movies of all time is a movie from 1955 called Marty.
Yeah, black and white.
It's a black and white film. I'm
It's
cultured.
Marty is a good movie. It's not one of the, one of the big well-known from that time period, I don't think.
No, but I believe it was voted like best movie of 1955.
But it's a good movie, and it has some people that you would recognize in other movies of that time period. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like it was, people that aren't in anything else, and that's why it's, wasn't maybe a big hitter. But
Yeah.
But anyway, you were starting to go on something else, or do you remember now? I don't. Maybe.
I was just talking about some of the stuff that I liked from I'm sure I had a point, but I have since forgotten because that was quite a few steps ago.
I know, right? I'm still blown away by this line. Of course, the line is moving now, so they are letting the people in.
I remember. I remember what I was going to ask. So we have done the dinner package for the Eat to the Beat.
Yes.
How differently does this work from that? Because
It's the same way.
Right, but with this, because there's so many more people with the dinner package, do they all get let in before the standby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I know when we did ours, we did it for Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, and we were only like here.
Yeah.
Right about in this area, and you go into the theater just right up here.
And they were letting us and the standby lines in at the same time.
Right,
because there was enough seating.
Right, because at that point in time, it wasn't sold out, I guess, or it wasn't sold out to the extent that this is. Mm-hmm. So they knew they would have ample seating on the other side to let the standby line in. But that was good when we came and saw Chris Daughtry that time. That was fun.
Also, to the gentleman standing next to me during the Chris Daughtry concert that almost stepped on my fingers trying to grab a guitar pick, not cool.
Not cool. He did throw some picks out and people were going nuts, weren't they?
I had bent down to pick it up and the guy almost stepped on my fingers so that he could get it instead of me. Not cool, buddy.
Yeah, not very cool. And there's already people back here inside the taped line area waiting to watch the next candlelight processional.
So
Early 80s was Fall Guy.
So there
Thanks,
you go.
Ben. I mean, I know I watched it regularly when I was young, but wasn't for sure when it was out, but that does make sense. Fall Guy, Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard's a good one.
You know, a bunch of old shows back then that were just good.
I really like going to 50s prime time.
Where are we? Oh, you were sitting there.
And seeing the TV shows that they play on the TVs in there.
Yeah, well, and so 50s, that's before my time.
Well,
so,
yeah, yes,
you know,
but
I'm not that old.
but I do enjoy some of the black and white TV shows and whatnot.
Yeah, some of those are still neat. So yeah, people are all lined up here, waiting for the candlelight processional.
Which, not to say anything about anybody, but it does appear that this candlelight processional audience is of the elder variety, at least
I don't want to hear
comparatively.
We're not elder, thank you. There's a lot of kids in that line there. And that is the standby line moving up now, so maybe they are going to have some seating. Maybe they know how many and they have it sectioned off. Yeah, maybe so. But the standby line is also very long. And I would imagine this is maybe the last one now for the evening.
Probably, yeah.
Possibly. Maybe there's one more. Yeah, it would be. No, it would be because the park closes at 9 and Luminous is at 9. So, yeah, this would be the last one.
Have a stroller. Please leave it with myself, and we will park it on the other side of your
wow.
booth.
A lot of people in the standby line as well. And
almost as long as the living with the landline.
I know, right? And I would imagine that some of the people in the standby are probably not going to make it in tonight. Here near the Italy Pavilion. Over here is the Tuscany food booth. And the standby line for Ralph Macchio is still going strong, all the way past Italy. If you're wanting something from there, you'll just have to... Well, we can cut through somewhere here and try to get through to that. Just somewhere if we can get... Can we get through? Thank you. Alright, we're having to try to work our way through. So what was you wanting from here? The pizza dough with pomodoro sauce? Montanara. Alright, and this line, as opposed to the standby line for the candlelight, is not that bad. But the park is very busy tonight. Yeah, I know, right? It is hard to believe Ralph is 63, so he is older than I am by a bit. A few years. Maybe 9 or ish. But yeah, it is hard to believe that he's already 63. Time just goes by so fast. 9:30. Oh, well, the app online said the park closed at 9 tonight, which is, I thought was kind of odd.
Somebody's mistaken.
Well, I know.
Whether it's the app or the speaker.
Well, I thought I looked at the app earlier and it said 9, but maybe it is 9:30 tonight. So, I mean, that would be great. Oh, it does say 9:30. Okay.
Woohoo! We got 30 extra minutes.
We got 30 extra minutes.
Means now, instead of an hour, we have an hour and a half.
We have an hour and a half.
Woohoo!
Well, I do remember when I was here a few nights ago, it was open to 9:30, and that's why I was kind of surprised that I thought I saw earlier on the app that it was only 9, but...
He's encouraging the madness.
you excited for the pizza?
Excited.
Excited. No. I need food.
I'm sure this won't be enough food, so
Well, no, this is something you're wanting to get.
we'll
We
have
need
to
to find
keep
something.
going.
Mama, peanut stew at the refreshment. You got the
Refreshment Outpost.
yeah, but it's kind of an Equatorial Africa themed area. I think is what people say. I'm not sure, but it's over past Germany.
Between Germany and China.
Yeah, between Germany and China. So it's a neat little area, but I do wish they would have put an entire pavilion in there. I think it would have been really neat. Italy Pavilion looks really cool at night. It looks like they are setting up for an event over there, maybe a dessert party or something over on this side tonight.
Don't do that.
That's all? Ladies, madame. Ciao.
So we ordered the Montanaro.
Can we have two of the...
It's 18.
This is a nice view of Spaceship Earth from over here. And the Christmas tree, yeah. You can see the Christmas tree over there to the left of Spaceship Earth. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be really great to have a few new pavilions, for sure. I know there's not a ton of space here, but I honestly think in that one area where the refreshment outpost here is, behind there, surely they could add a pavilion.
There's space.
That's what I said, behind it. I'm sure they could give us a pavilion there. Really wish they would do something with the Old Wonders of Life pavilion. It just sits there empty all the time now. And see, that's another thing, one of those things where Disney said they were going to do something, but then they didn't, and that's why I'm still up in the air as far as how much of their announcements this year they'll actually do, you know. And now the umbrella sighting, Spaceship Earth. Here it is.
Which they said, is it Dinosaur is going to remain open through 2025, and
Yes.
then in 2026 it will be shut.
Yeah, so it's going to remain open
So it's got another year.
for a good year, yeah.
Which I wish they would leave it instead of the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know the Indiana Jones may be nice and all, but
I like dinosaurs.
I like
It's
dinosaurs.
just cool.
It is cool. The dinosaurs inside are cool.
And I just like dinosaurs in general more than I like
Indiana
Jones. Not that I necessarily like the film more.
Yeah. I'm getting a Montanaro.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll get a better view here in a minute, but it does look pretty good. So we can head over to the side. Actually, might have a little light here from the lamp post. So, yeah, there we go. Pretty tasty looking. Doesn't look bad. Is it good?
Quite good. It's not too crunchy or
Mm-hmm.
anything. It's a nice texture.
Yeah. Is it kind of like a pizza dough?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nothing inside, I'm guessing just dough, just balls of dough, and then it has the sauce and cheese on top. Well, cool. This wouldn't be a bad spot to watch the Luminous show from. You do have the one tower here where the fire comes out the top of it later tonight. That's next to it, but I mean the main barge part is out here. Sorry, messed up the focus there. And then the fireworks would be up. So between the tower and that big speaker there, or light post and speaker, I guess. But still wouldn't be a bad place if all of the good ones were full. I think I'll head over here and check out the trains.
Sounds like a good plan.
I do enjoy watching the trains over here at Germany. Go over here and see how the trains are running tonight. Hey Janet, thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you've had a good day today.
That was quite a delicious dish.
Was that a delicious dish there?
Yes,
The
it was.
Montanara from Italy?
Mm-hmm. Would recommend.
There's a lot of people here at the little village and the trains here tonight at Germany. A lot of people checking this out. I see some trains on the other side. Maybe they'll come down here in a minute. Yeah, I think there's one heading this way now. I would love to have a train set if I had a place like this to set it up, you know, where it would really look cool. Trains passing each other.
It really makes me wish we had a basement.
Yeah, if we had a basement, we could set up a train set, but no basements in Florida.
No.
The water table is way too high.
So they claim.
Well, it's pretty true, you know.
We
We're
put
not.
a pool in the ground.
They do put a pool in the ground, but you know, there's also a pipe that runs down below the pool, and if you ever have to drain your pool, you have to make sure you get a pump and hook to that pipe and pump the water in the ground around the pool out first, or the water in the ground
Does
will
it just like pop the pool
it will
up?
pop the pool up. It'll pop the cement pool, you know, up out of the ground, or bust it. So yeah.
So they claim.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
I think that's just what they want you to believe.
No, I'm pretty sure it's true. There's the Germany pavilion all lit up at nighttime.
Everything looks better at night.
Everything in the parks look better
There's
at
just
night. They
something
just
about
do. The parks just look so awesome at night. And the Christmas lights make it just that much, little bit better. Super big line here for the caramel feast today. And the gingerbread sandwich cookies are back now, so...
Oh, are they?
Yes, they are. Did you not know that?
I did not know that.
I had to put it in your video because you'd recorded it before they came back.
Oh, okay.
So I put a little note over it that they are back now. Yes, the gingerbread sandwich cookies are back.
Well, I was very heartbroken when they were gone.
I know. I think our next stop is going to be right up here on the right, the Refreshment Outpost. They have an item for the festival here, food item that I know Denise is wanting to try. I think it's a peanut stew. Peanut stew, yeah. So we're gonna head up here and grab a peanut stew. Yes, the stinky cheese is gone, Ben. That was for the Food and Wine Festival, and it is no longer there. So.
And you're so heartbroken, right?
I am so heartbroken. The stinky cheese booth is gone. And I never got to look at a lot of booths, but I did see a few other booths, and I never saw another booth with like 3 fans inside of it blowing around. I honestly think they did that just to get the smell out into the walkway more, because some people like the stinky cheese. Alright, so this is the peanut stew. It says with sweet potatoes, mustard greens, and roasted peanuts. It does look pretty neat. So they're going to head over there and grab one of those. You hear a lot of kids over there playing on the drums and stuff they have over to the side. Very popular with the kids. Like that. Maybe they're trying out for the drummers over there in Japan. Oh, this is Friday the 13th for you, Janet. Sorry about that. Yeah, so today for me, not a bad day at work. Not too bad. Things are kind of slowing down for the end of the year for us. So, I know a lot of people don't like to do lots of changes of IT stuff right before the end of the year. So things slowed down for us a bit as well right now. So, not too bad of a day. But hope everyone out there is having a great Friday evening. Thanks so much for joining us here at the park. Just waiting on them to grab the peanut stew. And I think Anthony's going to get, I think they have a caramel apple hard cider here that Anthony's going to get. Cider Boys. Because he does like some of the ciders like that, so he's going to grab one of those while we're here as well. Hey, Jacob. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'll agree with you, Ben. Leave it alone. Don't want to fix it over Christmas. That's for sure. That's why stuff seems to be slowing down for us. I did have a cutover yesterday, a very small one. Everything went good, so not worried about that one. But yeah, most stuff does slow down around this time of year. No one wants to have to deal with problems over the Christmas break. still a lot of people walking around World Showcase here. I know there was tons of people waiting to get into the theater over there, the American Pavilion, for the candlelight processional tonight. But even with all those people over there, still a lot of people here at the park tonight. Because it is a Friday night, and I'm sure a lot of other locals as well are out here trying to have a fun evening. Okay, it looks like we at least have the peanut stew so far. Hey, we'll get some light here and check that out. Alright, so there is the peanut stew. I guess it's a vegetarian kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, there's rice underneath it.
Oh, there's rice under it? It looks pretty good, I have to admit. It does look pretty good. How's the cider? Have you tried it yet? It's pretty good? I think there may be a place over there if you want to go and set it down on a table and eat. Whether you want to sit down, there's at least a table here we can use for setting the stew down. And again, if it wasn't for a couple of trees, this would be an awesome place to watch the show from. Yeah, it'd be a great place if it wasn't for the couple of trees on that island out there. Pretty good. Is this stew good? Do you like it?
It's good, but it is really spicy. Like there's a lot of heat. But
Oh, really? What do you think of it?
That's always been a thing. Yeah. We used to be genius.
I think it's kind of odd.
Kind of odd. Is the peanuts, you think, what makes it odd, or
Part of it's the texture.
the texture of it?
Because,
And she'd be like, oh, this is
I don't know, I expected it to be almost like a little thinner
Not so thick.
on top of the rice, but it's kind of thick.
she would say,
I don't know, it's a little, I like it. It's got a good taste, it's just a little odd.
Odd. This booth usually does have things that are kind of different, you know, not that they're always bad. Sometimes they're some of the best stuff we get here, but they are a little different. It is okay. So it is good. It does have some spice to it for sure. I mean, it's not horrible, but if you don't like spice, this is not for you. Yeah, because it is pretty spicy, but I like spicy stuff.
You can always wash it down with a caramel apple cider.
Yep. So the cider is pretty good.
It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good.
I've had better, but it's still a good
I
cider.
like the strawberry one
that Cider
from-
Boys has.
that Cider Boys does. This is also a Cider Boys,
Yeah.
but I think the strawberry is better.
here's the thing, we're human. Sometimes we're differently. You want to finish
You can have one.
And if you're not,
Oh no, but there's more places to go by as well.
It's a cold cider, Ben. Kind of similar to an Angry Orchard or
Yeah.
Bold Rock, whatever you prefer.
Yes, I mean it's just served in your standard plastic cup. So yeah, it's a hard cider, and you know, just like you said, just like you'd find, and actually they do sell Cider Boys down in supermarkets and things.
Yeah.
Now there have been a couple of times that we have found a Cider Boys cider here at Epcot that they do not sell outside to the public. It's like a specialty thing they've made for.
pear, I believe.
Yeah, there was a pear hibiscus
pear
or
and honeysuckle.
pear and
I
honeysuckle.
don't think that was cider boys. I
No,
think
it
that was It's a place here in Florida.
That's what Cider Boys is.
No,
wasn't
Cider
it?
Boys is from Wisconsin. There's a place in Plant City that does ciders.
Okay, so they're the ones that. Oh, so that was their cider. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Cider Boys is Wisconsin.
Okay. But nonetheless, I do know I have seen Cider Boys in, you know, in just like grocery stores and stuff.
I'm really partial to Bold Rock out of Virginia. I think they make
You like
the
theirs, Bold Rock?
smoothest hard cider.
Hard ciders are okay.
I
Again,
should
not
start
my
a-
most favorite thing.
Hard cider review channel. Maybe Ben could give me some pointers.
Maybe Ben can do a spin-off and
Keel
bring
Farms,
them.
it was the pear honey.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
Keel
sounds
Farm. Okay, so Keel Farms, Keel Farms. They did and their stuff is sold online and stuff as well, but they did a pear honeysuckle one here at Epcot one time, and it was really good. But it's not for sale out in the public. That was good. Excuse me, a little dab spicy, but I do like spicy stuff.
That was a lot.
We did have, well, no, okay. We had Indian food a couple of nights ago. And I got mine medium that night. And the medium this was no hotter than the medium Indian food that we had. And sometimes I'll get hot.
My medium was quite hot.
Was it? Mine wasn't any hotter than this food was, but I do like spicy food. I don't like melt your face off spicy food, but I do like spicy food. So, all right. So I guess we will continue our way on around, heading toward China now. Yeah, but if you guys out there have never checked out Ben's channel, the Hopped Up Beer Review, he and a couple of his buddies get together and they do reviews, and it's an awesome channel. You should definitely check that out. So on the stage there, for the Festival of the Holidays here at China, they have something that's called the Lion Dance. And we did watch that a few weeks ago. And it's pretty neat. The dancers are definitely very acrobatic in the lion costume that they use. But I think so far, out of the festival things like that, you know, like the shows, the little festival shows that they have, so far I've enjoyed the one at Italy and Norway the best personally. I think those are my two favorite ones so far.
La Befana and the Norwegian Barn Santa.
Yeah, La Befana and the Norwegian Barn Santa. Those two stories were really good, and the people that were portraying the roles in those stories did an excellent job, both of them. Check out the menu board here at Shanghai Holiday Kitchen. So they have XO fried rice, Chinese sausage, onions, a beef noodle soup bowl, and a vegetable spring rolls with citrus sauce. The vegetable spring rolls have citrus sauce. That's
Interesting.
That's new.
I
A
want
citrus
to try
sauce.
them, but I'm also terrified that I'm going to find a mushroom inside.
Yeah, we're not into mushrooms.
Not big on the fungus.
Not big on the mushrooms. No, we're not. I have to admit. I know a lot of people enjoy them, but I do not.
Texture thing for me.
It is a
can't get over
texture
the-
thing for me as well. The texture of them is just I just do not enjoy that. Norway Pavilion at night. It's not really lit up as much as some of the others, like Germany.
It's missing on the back where
It's
the
kind of
big castle lead looking building is.
yeah.
There's
It's
nothing
kind of
there.
it's kind of just
It's a little dark.
dark back there in the back. I think
I
they
like
should
this
light it up
side,
more.
though.
Yeah, this side is really cool. And over on this side is also where they have the story about the barn Santa.
And the statue of Gret Waits.
Yep. And they also have the grass on the roof of the little seating area there. There's a grass roof.
Yeah, get off of his roof.
Yeah, his roof. But this area here is where they do it's the barn Santa. I don't know if it's like the legend of the barn Santa or something that they actually call this one. But yeah, it's on this little stage here. Really fun show, really cool.
And I do have plans to come and try to record. I
Some
can't
of these,
say all, but
some
I'm
of
going to
these,
try. All of the Festival of the Holidays performances. So
Yeah,
the
we can-
Barn Santa, La Befana, the Lion Dance.
Yeah,
I'm
all
going
of
to try to
those.
get all of them so that we'll all have
Yeah, and we'll get that out there on a.
all have it documented.
Yep, we'll have that out there on like an edited video later on.
Yeah.
If Anthony's able to get those
Either
done.
separately or maybe a big compilation of them all.
Yeah, we'll
not
see.
Sure. If we do
Yeah.
a compilation, we'll be sure to put in timestamps so that you can kind of
Yeah,
get
jump
to
to
the
where
ones
you
that-
want.
that
But
you wanna see.
some of them are long, so they may be little individual ones that you can check out. The ones that interest you the most.
My goal is to have them all recorded this week
Yep.
so that we can try to do a countdown to Christmas if possible.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Ben agrees on the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
I will say, the more I have continued to enjoy this cider, the more it's growing on me.
Is it growing on you a bit?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. Again, I'm not a huge hard cider fan either.
I am. This would definitely be my favorite kind of non-mixed drink.
Yeah, I'm more of a mixed drink fan. I'll be honest.
I would prefer a mixed drink, but
That's
I
more
do
of
enjoy hard ciders.
that's more of what I enjoy. But all a matter of what everyone enjoys out there. And Disney does have a pretty good variety, that's for sure. So over in the Odyssey, they do have some food things available over there. I don't remember what's in the Odyssey, but also that is where Santa is during the daytime. Of course, he's only there during the day, earlier in the day, and he's not there at night. Cool Christmas music playing in the background around here. That's awesome.
It's probably about time to change the...
Yeah, there's one right in here inside this store, so we'll hop in here and swap out the fuel rod real quick. Thanks everyone for joining us here tonight on the stream. We really do appreciate it. It just, we just really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day and spending it with us here at the park. So I hope you guys are having a good evening. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Park is open till 9:30 tonight, so we will be here for at least another hour. maybe a bit longer than that as well. Hope everyone can hang around and be here with us as we check out some more stuff. We're gonna pop in this store here and grab us a new fuel rod for the camera. Sometimes they're very slow.
I just like to see how it works.
Yeah, but sometimes once I was getting one and I thought it had just taken it and wasn't going to give me one back.
I remember that.
No, it was once when I was here by myself too.
Well, it did it once the last time we were doing this.
Yeah.
It seemed to have taken it and, had to meditate on it.
A while, yeah. Oh, there's a cool spaceship Earth, and it changes colors. So it's lit up just like the one outside, changing color. $125.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of pocket change laying around.
No, but it is really cool. I'll admit. I mean, it's
one of the cooler.
That's one of the cooler things I've seen lately. That's for sure. Got some shirts there with Nemo and Olaf and Mickey and Remy on them. Looks like this lower section here is open tonight. I think the other night when I was here it was blocked off. Maybe for a special event, but it looks like that's going to be open tonight for viewing for Luminous. And we've made our way around here to the big Christmas tree here at Epcot.
Do you like this tree better or the one at Magic Kingdom better?
I don't know. There's things I like about both of them differently. I kind of like how this one goes all the way to the ground. I just think that's really cool. I don't know. There's some of the decorations on the one at Magic Kingdom are really cool as well. The big, ginormous popcorn strings on the one at Magic Kingdom are really cool. They just do have some really cool trees here, though. Big trees. Okay, we can go down here and do that. So I think we should get the popcorn bucket full, huh?
I think we should get it full because I'm worried that they're going to close the carts at 9.
They will probably close them at 9-ish, and we did promise our bulldog that we would bring her home.
I promised her some popcorn.
Some popcorn, yeah. So we have to get some popcorn to take back to Maggie. It is one of her favorite snacks.
Arguably her favorite.
I would say arguably her favorite snack, and she doesn't get popcorn very often, and not a whole lot.
Popcorn and Cheetos.
Yeah, so if she gets a little handful of popcorn, she's thrilled. Or if she gets a couple of Cheetos, 2 at most. But she loves Cheetos too. That's her favorite sneak foods that
They give her a banana.
No, she hates bananas.
Very funny.
It's very funny. We tried to give her a piece of banana multiple times, and she'll take it from you and then just tilt her head down and drop it to the floor. She does not like bananas. So I think we'll head up to the popcorn cart that's up here on the right. That would be awesome, Ben, if you could have one that would do that. That would be an incredible Spaceship Earth to have. Disney should do something like that. I bet that would sell like crazy. And you would think it wouldn't be that hard for them to set it up to do, because it could just be programmed with the correct patterns in it, and then it could just be triggered from the Wi-Fi, at whatever time each day that they were going to do stuff. That would be really cool. Did you all want to get those other things with your pass? Those, in case we don't come here to get one. Oh, okay. Oh, you could, Anthony. Well, if Anthony, well, or we can give. We'll be back another day. Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll be back another day too. So. All right. So, I believe this is the shortest line we've seen all night here at the popcorn stand. There's the bucket back here in the back. Awesome. Good. Get the card out. You want to hold that and I'll get over here to the side. All right, they're gonna grab us a refill on the popcorn bucket. There are quite a few people walking toward the front of the park. I guess some people have finished up for the day or heading out.
You're like, no, you're like slow and then on time.
I'm gonna look at the app and see. Just curious how wait times are going. Really curious how long is Living with the Land now. It's still in an hour. So Living with the.
Get the whole bucket.
Are you eating some of Maggie's popcorn?
I promised her
That you would eat her popcorn?
That you would eat her popcorn? She doesn't get the whole
can't
bucket.
help it. I love that popcorn.
I know this. I don't know what they do to this popcorn, but it just.
I was gonna say they probably put crack.
Put crack on because you start eating it and you're like, man, that's good. It's the whole butter and the salt thing. It's just good.
Okay.
Well, Living with the Land is still an hour. So.
No, but I would like to see on the off chance if Sunshine Seasons is still open to get a ticket.
Do you have the? Okay, let's walk over there and see. Because maybe I think the dessert thing maybe stays open a little longer than the rest of it, and if so, then maybe they still have those peanut butter cookies. And that did look like it would be a good cookie.
Yeah.
Popcorn's good.
The popcorn is good, yeah. I do enjoy popcorn. And if we drop our popcorn, we'll have to go get more. Sounds like they still have the DJ going over there at the stage, the Communicore Plaza. I really would like to one of these days get over there and try one of the ham sliders that they have at the Festival Favorites booth. But I guess I have to do that during the day when there's not a DJ. head over here toward the land. We're actually going to go into the land pavilion, check out and see if the part of Sunshine Seasons that has the festival cookie is still open. I know most of the food part closes early in the day, but maybe by chance the dessert part will be open, and maybe that's where they have the cookies. If you're here to do the cookie stroll, it is one of the cookies on the cookie stroll. And we did hear that, okay, so they had these little totes you could buy here, a little plastic container that had a handle on it that you could go around and buy all your cookies for the cookie stroll, so you didn't have to eat them all now, and you could store them in the container.
I don't know why anybody would want to do that, personally.
Okay. Well, one person, that'd be a lot of cookies in one day.
I can do it.
Okay.
Let me at it.
But anyway, they did have those containers that you could buy and get your cookies, and you could take them back home with you, or back to your resort or whatever. But supposedly they've sold out of those already. I did see some people carrying those around several days ago. So they were a popular thing that people were purchasing. It had a lid on it and everything. You could put your cookies in there and get your cookie stroll completed and get your gift, which looks like it was a kind of a make your own cookies kind of thing, like even like a bag of cookie mix and then things to decorate them with. So it's kind of looked like a make your own cookie kit is what it looked like.
Just add milk or just add water
or something like that, yeah. And well, bake them, but yes, I would imagine butter. Of course you had butter. That's, I mean, you know, it's cookies, so. But I don't think we're going to do the whole cookie stroll thing this year. There's not that many cookies on the list that we haven't tried at some point or another, so.
Remember what you did last time on Living with the Land?
I'm really glad, though, that they have kept Living with the Land this long, and I hope they can continue to keep it as things change here at the park. I really enjoy the ride. Yeah, that's it, man. They are very good at marketing. Of course, I think if they'd take your idea on that spaceship Earth that would sync up with what's going on here, I think that would go over really big. Because I know I've seen things popping up online, ads for things like somebody has made like a tablet that goes out and reads current wait times, and you can have this little tablet display in your home, and it goes out, I don't know if it's an API or whatever it uses to go out, but it goes out and reads current wait times, and it'll show them on the little tablet. You can have that at home. But yeah, so there's the line for Living with the Land. It does say 60 minutes. And I would say with Lightning Lane, it could definitely well be. Because I'm sure people that are using the Lightning Lane have tried to book a late one if they can here to be able to see it after dark.
We may just have to wait in line.
At some point we will definitely wait in line for that. Maybe not tonight, but at some point we will definitely wait in line to see Living with the Land at night. I think we'll go around here and head down. It looks like it's completely closed off, yeah. So they are cleaning stuff up. So that's, you know, that's kind of a shame. They have that as part of the cookie stroll, but it closes so early. I mean, maybe if we went here first thing when we got here, it would have still been open, because they are down there cleaning up. I can see workers cleaning in the back area. But if we're going to come here and let you do some video recording during the day, I'm sure we can grab it then. Lots of seating open now that it is closed for
A rarity.
For the day. Yeah, it's rare. When it is open and the park is busy, it's very difficult to find a table here. There's lots of tables. That popcorn is just...
It was a full bucket a moment ago. It is now... get out of there.
That's one little
Get out of
handful.
there. That is for Maggie.
I'll buy her another one if we have to. If we eat this bucket, we'll get another refill. It's still half full, and we're probably all done.
Maggie
now.
would say it's half empty.
Maggie would say it's half empty. But she don't get that much anyway.
She would if we'd let her.
I know she would. All
I told
right.
Anthony it would make her so happy if we could bring her here and just set her inside the popcorn booth.
Make her and just let it run. Oh, she'd be happy, that's for sure. All right, well, we will head back out of the land pavilion.
I know it was scary, but I'm really proud of you for doing something hard. We don't have to ever do it again. It's all over now.
That's right. I heard another family coming out of the land pavilion talking about one of the attractions in there being very scary and very difficult. I can only imagine that they were referring to living with the land.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not what they were talking about.
I would say it's a high-speed, thrilling roller coaster type ride
Through the gardens.
through the gardens.
No, I'm pretty sure that would have been for Soren.
If you
which
are
is
not a goblin, you should not ride.
wrong park. No, I'm sure that was Soren, which it must have. I didn't see anyone. It must have been a really young kid that they were talking
It was a younger
about.
guest.
Yeah, that's what I said. It had to be a younger one for sure because Soren is not scary
In
at
our
all.
opinion.
Yeah, I mean, but
No, but I have to giggle every time we go to Soren because when our oldest son was little, he would get so mad because he wasn't tall enough
to not have to use
to
that
not
center
have to
strap
use the center strap, and
Yeah,
he would get so
mad.
mad that he couldn't even enjoy the ride
because he was just mad over having to put his belt through that center strap.
And he would try, bless his heart, to stretch his neck up.
Yeah, and now he's the tallest one in the family now, but
That says a whole lot.
okay. Well, I know we've already let everyone know. Yes, we are.
It's really hard to be the tallest out of everybody when most of everyone is like 5'2".
Well, you're taller than that.
I am. I'm slightly taller.
Honestly, I'm probably the shortest one in the family now.
Yeah.
Bike crash didn't help any from that,
Right,
but
right.
you know. The Imagination Pavilion.
I was thinking about when they had the popcorn bucket shaped like this attraction.
Oh yeah,
That was one of my favorite ones.
it was a neat looking bucket. We
pretty cool.
we didn't get one of those either, but it was a cool looking bucket. That's a dangerous thing to get into is buying the buckets because if you say, "Oh, I'm going to buy a lot of the buckets," I mean those things aren't cheap and they come out with a lot of them.
Yeah.
So that could get super expensive really quick.
I know we've got
We
the
have a
Lion
few.
King, the Simba one.
We have the
have
Simba
that one.
one. We have
Figment.
Figment. We have several of those.
Yeah.
The alien.
We have the little green alien man from Toy Story, and we
it's
have
not Disney, but we have Toothless.
We have
when
Toothless,
Universal
yeah.
did that.
and we also do have like Mickey in the blue suit. Like I think he's got a top hat and a suit.
It's like the 50th.
Yeah, the Mickey
anniversary one.
the Mickey 50th anniversary one. I think is what it is. We've got that one. So we got
A couple.
a few, not very many.
A couple. to give it a few minutes.
We'll go this way. Yeah. I do still like the fountains that shoot up over there at Imagination Pavilion. Those are really cool. They used to have, oh, there they still are. Yeah, the jumping water.
Oh, yeah.
Over there. I saw one of them go off just a second ago. Yeah, there they are. It's very hard to see, but it's in front of this section over here. They still have the jumping water. Those are really cool. Yeah.
They had that also on the Tiana ride.
Yeah, they do have that in the Tiana's ride, and those are really cool. I always have enjoyed that part of the pavilion over there. Are they, do you know, are they still doing shorts or anything in there?
As far as I know, they are. As of August, they
were
still doing them. It's still
I haven't
some
even
Pixar shorts.
Yeah,
It's three.
There was three Pixar
There's a Mickey
shorts.
one, Piper, and Feast.
Okay.
Are the three that they're
I know.
showing.
I never did go over there to see them, and I didn't know if they were still doing those, or if they had, you know, kind of called it quits on those for now.
I think they still are doing those.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised this place doesn't seem to be very busy with the cinnamon
roasted
glaze.
nuts.
Yeah, because they always smell so good.
They do smell good, but it is very empty compared to some of the other booths. Of course, and now a lot of the booths are going to start thinning out now because a lot of people are probably going to try to go get a spot for Luminous tonight, because it looked like it was already getting pretty packed earlier. Monorail. Looks like Monorail Lime.
Actually, it's Monorail Christmas.
But it does have red and green, and the stripe on it doesn't change, so that's
Right.
still Lime.
They could. This is completely unrealistic and kind of dumb, but they could replace, instead of having the lines painted on, they could do the those RGB ribbons that
Yeah.
we used to use for the
Christmas lights. They could do RGB pixel ribbons on there. Yeah,
And then they could be whatever they wanted it to be.
that's true. That is true.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the
Yeah, Ben, that's those jumping waters you're talking about. That's the ones that there's still some over there, and that's where I was talking about. I don't know if they still have all of them, like you were talking about jumping in front of. I remember that as well. Excuse me, but yeah, that's the jumping waters over there at the Imagination Pavilion. There's still some there at least, and they are really cool.
Yeah, that checks out.
Hey guys, so we're probably going to call it quits a little early tonight.
Yeah.
We've got some things to get done early in the morning, and we will be back out streaming again Sunday, I think. That's what we're planning right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're back out streaming Sunday.
Sunday
Hope you guys
and
can join
Wednesday, I think.
us. Sunday and maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Not really sure. But Sunday, I think we're planning on maybe starting at studios, I think, and see where they takes us. So anyway, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Hope you guys had a good evening. Hope you have a great rest of your night, a great weekend. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It does help us out tremendously.
Yeah.
And be sure to join us on our next Florida Fun Quest.